everyone, I'm Christy from the Northwest Corner. Welcome to my kitchen. Today's adventure for dinner is going to be smothered pork chops. I've got some thick cut pork loin chops. I've got some mushrooms, some onions, the normal seasoning, salt, pepper, black garlic, got minced garlic. So let's get this little party started. First thing we're going to do is to the chopper, as Arnold Schwarzenegger would say. We're going to chop some onion. I'm using my Ninja Foodie. All right, now I have it on the sear option. Got a little bit of butter and a little bit of olive oil down there. You can use butter, you can use olive oil. Cook's choice. That's what we have on Sunday.
Yeah, that's Sunday. That's Sunday's meal. Cook's choice.
And I'm just going to pop them in there. And hopefully, I'm sure they will. I just figure I'm going to save myself some chopping, and we're going to use the chopper today. It's been rainy and yucky all day. It was rainy last night. So we're just kind of in one of them blah moods.
Yeah.
It happens, though.
Can't seem to get out of it this morning.
No. Come on, baby. Perfect. Like I said, I've got a little bit of oil, a little bit of butter in the bottom of this already.
Well, that didn't take long to chop up those onions.
Heck no, man. Look at that.
Jeez.
Got some button mushrooms. As you can see, the liquid when you freeze them, this is normal. Mushrooms have a lot of liquid in them. What I do is I just open them up without spilling the juice, hopefully. And if you don't want the juice in your stuff, don't put it in there. Oops, got to put my blade in here because I'm going to chop them up in my chopper. Sometimes when I buy a lot of mushrooms and I freeze them, I'll leave some whole, I'll chop them up, I'll slice them.
Now, I've got a crazy question.
Yeah.
It's probably going to sound dumb, but wouldn't that machine, the chopper, wouldn't that liquefy those mushrooms?
It shouldn't, no.
I was just curious. I mean, make it more like a...
It's a chopper.
Okay, I guess I just have to see. This is the most time I've ever spent in the kitchen with you for a long time.
30 years?
30 years. Now I'm kind of committed because I got to film everything.
Yeah.
So I'm learning to cook myself.
Okay, well, when that happens,
I'll take over the channel.
Yeah, you're going to be in charge of the cooking.
Yep, I'll take over the channel. I'm going to hijack the channel.
Okay. I'm going to draw a ring around the calendar for that day. And it's okay if it makes it a little...
If you kept going, it wouldn't it?
Yeah. But if you look... Of course, my hands are wet, so I can't get a good handle on it. If you look at it, it's not. It's little pieces.
Oh, okay. All right. I found some morel mushrooms last night. I'm going to cook up tonight and eat them. I'm going to share them with my wife, too.
You mean your wife's going to cook them up so you can eat them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. I assumed I'd be making them.
Huh?
No, nothing.
You didn't assume nothing. You know better. Especially with my new pans. Nope.
You stay out of them new pans.
The man bought me an early anniversary gift and Mother's Day gift. It was my Ninja pans, the ceramic ones. Brought them in yesterday. I was super shocked. Like, really shocked. Something you can use this little chopper for when you were asking about the mushrooms is when you make homemade mushroom soup and you want them nice and fine in your soup. Yeah. All right, so we're going to get a little more saute on this.
I got to show everybody what's going on in the pan.
Okay. Not much. Just some mushrooms and onions there hanging out.
Okay, well, there you see it. Not much to see, really.
Yep. We're going to put a little garlic, minced garlic in there. It should have been just one big old heaping one. Like my garlic.
Looks like it's about time for another jar.
I have some.
Oh,
another jar of garlic.
Garlic,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I bought a big one. Remember at Sam's when we went to Sam's?
I do now, yes.
Yeah, it's in the pantry. And I'm going to use mushroom soup as the gravy to smother with. So we're going to mix in some extra yumminess for it. It's cooking. We're going to do some pepper. And as much pepper as you want. We like pepper. Salt. Again, as much salt as you want. This is your taste. And this is what our tastes are. So, looks like a lot. It's not. It's coarse Celtic salt. So, and of course, my favorite.
Black garlic.
Black garlic. Yes, we put minced garlic in there. And yes, we're putting black garlic in there.
Again, if anybody wants to know where to get black garlic, Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's. That's where we get it. You can order it from Amazon. It's a little more expensive. That's why I just go to Trader Joe's.
It's hard to find anywhere else.
Yeah, I have not found it anywhere else yet.
Walmarts don't have them.
Nope. Kroger doesn't have it.
Local grocery stores don't
Yep,
carry
our local groceries do not have it. So, while that's cooking, we'll go ahead and make our sauce mix. Like I said, I'm using Campbell's, or you can use Great Value, but Campbell's is what I have on hand. Mushroom soup. My goodness, I have a mess, don't I? I'm just not with it today.
It doesn't look like a mess to me.
It does to me. It's rainy and yucky out, so it's throwing me off.
This weather's terrible.
Really throwing me off. There's just a little water from my whisk from the other day. All right, so what did I do with my little... oh, here it is.
Losing stuff now.
I am. I'm going to start off with just one can. Since well, they're pretty thick. So, and it's just Jamie and I most likely for dinner tonight. Unless the bachelors come over. Mother-in-law won't get out because it's cold and raining. She never leaves the house if it's raining, windy, or cold. Or snowing. She's not a big driver of weather elements.
No.
And then we're going to take one package of brown gravy mix. Again, I'm going to start doing most things from scratch in the house, but I got to use up what I have. So,
which is quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So one package of brown gravy mix. I got the 30% less sodium on those. And I got that from Aldi.
30% less sodium.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a lot.
It doesn't, but I mean,
some's better than none, but
right.
But it doesn't sound like a lot.
Well, if there's 100 milligrams, it takes off at least 30 milligrams.
Oh yeah.
So it doesn't seem like a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it most likely is. And I don't sear my pork chops. Actually, I cook from frozen 90% of the time. Because I'm a dump and go kind of girl.
Dump and go.
Yep.
Just don't dump it on the ground like you have been.
That's only cheese.
Cheese.
And cornstarch.
And signs.
And signs.
And utensils.
And onions. And lettuce.
Cilantro.
Cilantro.
Well, you're throwing all kinds of stuff
I am. You know what's funny though? Like, none of those things Huck will eat except the cheese. And neither will Chewy. So I have to clean those up. He's always out here though, looking for cheese. Chewy is.
Crazy cat.
He likes it. So I'm going to say I was probably half a can of milk. I'm probably going to add a little bit more. Because I want to... Whoop!
Oh, there you spilled milk.
Jeez, oh me's.
Yeah, great.
Wowee. Well.
It wouldn't be normal if you didn't spill.
No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be me if I didn't.
I thought that was just me all the time.
No, it is your wife. She's a mess.
I guess.
All right. So now.
Really?
I did.
Now on your shirt.
My shirt. All right. So now.
It's starting to remind me of that chef on the Muppets.
I know, right?
He was pretty good at that about throwing stuff, though. It always landed where he wanted it for the most part.
I'm not going to throw no knives or anything. That chef was crazy. Like I said, I got 6 thick cut loin chops. They're froze. I'm going to put them right here on my bed of mushrooms and my onions. I have to wash my hand off, so give me one little second here.
So this is the mix here in this bowl.
Yep. Like I said, I have my Ninja on sear right now. We'll turn that to high, slow cook. We're going to go ahead and do that right now. There's my slow cook. It's on high. I'm going to go ahead. It's going to start out with 6 hours. 6 hours is its preset. It always 6 hours. That's what it's. But we're not going to cook for 6 hours. We do not need to. So now I'm going to dump our gravy mix right over my meat. And for now, I am not going to mix the mushrooms and onions with the gravy. I'm going to let those mushrooms and onions season the bottom of that meat. We're going to probably let it cook about an hour, and then I'm going to flip them. Now, the longer that you cook this, the more tender it'll be. So I'm going to cook this probably until 6-ish. So I can get it nice and tender, because we're going to make mashed potatoes and have it over mashed potatoes. Because we like, when we do that, it's a good comfort meal. Today's a cruddy day. This is going to be a good comfort meal for us. All right, so I've got all of the gravy mix, sauce, whatever you want to call it, on top. I'm going to let it cook until about 6 or so. And again, it's on high in my Ninja Foodie.
I thought you said it was on slow cook.
Slow cook, yes.
Okay, I just asked.
Slow cook high in my Ninja Foodie.
Gotcha, okay.
It presets automatically to 6 hours, so I just hit start. I'm not going to cook it the whole 6 hours. Okay. Unless, of course, we get busy and lose track of time.
So it won't hurt it to cook 6 hours?
No, it will not hurt it. You can cook this 8 hours. You could cook it 10 hours. It's not going to hurt it at all.
Okay. Not
at all. So, but for now, we're going to go ahead and let this cook, and we'll bring you back when we're ready to take it off. Okay. We've cooked just a little over 4.5 hours. because I had to unplug it for 15 minutes. So that's why it says an hour and 45 left. But it's been 4.5 hours. Let me get a plate. I should have grabbed this before. You want to come over and take a look at it in the pan?
Yeah.
What you're going to get. You got some nice thick pork loin chops, your gravy. Now you can thicken this up if you want, or you can leave the gravy the way it is. We just like to leave it the way it is. Goes great over mashed potatoes. I made garlic smashed potatoes, and we're having corn. And we'll pull one out. So our official taste tester will give you all his official verdict of our smothered pork chops. Let me get you a fork. Are you ready?
Yep.
It's probably hot.
Really?
Hey, I am forewarning you. Just forewarning you. It might cut with the fork. You might not need the knife. I didn't know. Yes, you got the little fork. Look at that. Fork tender.
Wow. Oh my gosh, this is going to be hot.
Blow on it a little.
Just a little?
Do you want some potatoes? I can put some gravy on it and you can try the gravy out too. No? Should we get to the chopper?
Good.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Really good.
Officially approved by the official taste tester.
It's got it.
All right. So real easy. It's just, you can use any kind of pork chop you want. I always use the thick cut loin chops. I had 6 of them, and it is salt, pepper, black garlic, minced garlic, a can of mushroom soup, and 1 package of brown gravy mix with about 1.5 cups of milk. Mix it up, dump it on. I put my mushrooms and onions in there as well, a little bit of oil, and cooked it just a little over 4 hours. You got dinner. Super easy. Mm-hmm. So if y'all could, you want to say it?
Like, subscribe, and
comment,
share. Ding the bell for comments.
No notifications.
I haven't had a very good day.
It's the rain.
But anyway, yeah.
We thank you guys for subscribing and for watching our videos, and we will see you all in the next one. Have a good night.